Hello, hello, friends. Oh, happy Monday to you. Good to see everyone today. Appreciate you all. Hope your weekend was grand, and hopefully this week is good for you too. Appreciate everyone who's stopped in already. We're going to say hi to all the folks in so far. We've got our good buddy Dave in P1. That's fantastic, sir. Well done. Nicely done. Good win. Good win. Blankenship in P2. Yes, sir. Steven Sills, P3, baby. Darting Raptor, you get some fourth place energy. I am doing great today. Thank you for asking. Berube, P5. BL, P6. Rowdy Burns, good to see you. Good to have you guys here. Continue to say hi as everyone starts to roll in. But yeah, today is the last stream before we head down to Florida to take our son to school, college, and this is the last night. So no Learn with Lead this week because we will still be heading back on that day. So yeah, it's a crazy week for us, saying goodbye to our boy, who, if you didn't know, has a huge had and has a huge role in the function of this channel. So what's going to be cool, and I'll mention it again later, but we'll have him come on in a couple hours before we sign off for the night. It is going to be a short stream today, probably just about a little over 2 hours. I've already done practice because I had the day off. So I've had the day off, so I did my practice and my laps earlier today. So I basically have the replay and the lap guide all ready to go for you, which we'll do here in a little bit. Drive, I think Drive is okay. I think BL might be a little worse off at the moment, but we'll see what happens when we actually leave the campus, and for me too, honestly, in that regard. So if you want to take a listen to Aqtia, I mean, Aqtia's been on before in various ways, in different formats and such. So many of you have heard him already, but I kind of just want to ask him a little bit about his role in the channel and also his own channel as well, which we do have the link. We also have the link there for his channel, which involves the music side of things. Iron Poppy sending awesome vibes to Aqtia. Good luck to him. Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome. Steven says, we're here for you, BL. That's a lot of tear crying emoji faces, BL. Hey there, Advocate. We're good, bud. Good to see you. Yeah, so we'll do the lap guide here in a little bit. Let's see here. Wow, I got some weird sounds there for a moment. Actually, it looks like the game is, well, not the game, but the stream is frozen. Hang on, little reset here. One moment. All right, there we go. We're back. All is well. Yeah, so I did pick the RCF, and what did we end up with? A 52.3? Yeah, just barely a 3, but it's a 3. 52.3. It was top 100 this morning. I doubt it is now. Yeah, top 150 right now. RCF a little more prominent now. Okay. I was seeing more GTRs earlier. Okay, interesting. You heard it too, Big Papa? Yeah, I was like, and then there was this long decrescendo of sound as it just sort of collapsed. I didn't realize you guys heard that too. That was weird. Bro Wiki, good to see you, man. No, it's good, Rowdy. I think it's really good. It was a lot of fun to do it, to practice this morning. Um, so yeah, I think it's the way to go. Honestly, it's really fun. At least to practice. You know, if racing it's not your thing, that's cool too. But at least practice it. I think it's well worth the time. So I'll tell you what you didn't get to see was, so I ended up with a 52.3, but I was stuck at a 52.7 for a while. And what I realized was it's the new update, right? And I think I'm naturally on the brakes a little bit harder when trail braking, and I needed to let off just a little bit, just a very little bit. But that made a huge difference in keeping up in the entrances. So, um, so yeah, it was good stuff. It was fun to make that, to see the necessary adjustment, be able to make the adjustment, and then bam, I took 4/10 off. Yeah, Autopolis looked fun too. It's weird seeing the Hyundai Genesis as the top dog though. It's really strange. Sounds good, Rowdy. Great to see Swamp. Iron Poppy, do I know you under another name? I don't recognize you, but maybe you changed your name? Let me know if that's the case. Like end share has been deployed. Thank you, Swamp. Appreciate that. Dan Hyundai. Oh, good to see you, Nielsen. I think you came in earlier too. I missed you. Big Papa with the 5 gifted. My goodness. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Big Papa. Throw some stud emojis up for the Big Papa, everybody. Thank you, friend. And he's got the double like game going. Goodness gracious. Is this guy a pro or what? Pro. Professional streamer and content watcher. That's all there is to it. I'll fight you if you argue with me. All right, we are going to get into the lap guide here. I'll go ahead and actually, since you haven't been able to watch me practice this time, I'll go ahead and just let it roll a little bit. So I did find that I think that your best shot at a good time, at your best time, is probably lap 1 or lap 2. That's tough because on lap 1 the fronts really aren't ready to grip up yet. That little wiggle there probably cost me a 10th. That's one of the toughest turns right there. That was giving me headaches. Yeah, sure. Good to see you, man. I mean, the physics are different. I mean, I can appreciate if somebody doesn't like it. I remember the last time the physics changed, there was an outcry and an uproar also. But eventually people adjusted, you know? Gotta be fast on the steering here. At this point, I probably did want to go maybe another 15-20 minutes. just to see if I could do any better. But I didn't have time anymore this morning to get that done. Excuse me. Ooh, I think I got a sneeze. At least my body gave me enough warning that I can mute myself. Hey there, Ramboy. Great to see you, man. I think it's still different. Like I was talking about earlier, or did I say it yet? I don't know. I've been talking to different people in different settings, but you know, I can definitely feel the extra braking power, and that was actually holding me up. I found that when I was trail braking in, like even to this, especially this corner right here, and other 90-degree corners, I found that I was too, as I began to turn in and then began to trail brake, I think my muscle memory tells me I need to be in, let's just say, 100 to 50%. And I found that overslowed the car. And so I was losing the ghost, not only exiting the corner, but I was losing the ghost prior to that entering it. And so trying to monitor that and then, you know, spend more time, less time in the 50 to 100% range, more time in the, you know, probably 40% and less, maybe even 30% or less. That made a huge difference, I think. And plus, it's a Group 2 car anyway, so the more speed, the more grip you're going to end up having, probably anyway. And so I don't know, Real Wiki. I mean, I feel like there's still precision. It's just you got to adjust. It's not like I'm all, you know, I'm not all of a sudden top 25 in the world because the physics changed. I think if people had a tendency towards under braking already, perhaps this is an easier adjustment for them. But I'm not. I mean, it's different for everybody, so we all have to adjust at some level, maybe some more than others. But I still think it's not like the game all of a sudden has no precision required whatsoever. I still felt like my hour and 45 minutes this morning, it took about the same amount of time that it usually does for me to get a time that was decent and then build off of that and then get a time that at the time was top 100. Now it's top 150, right? But I mean, you know, that's how I feel about it, at least. I'm not mad. Well, I'll tell you what. The only thing that hurts, and I'll make my face big for a moment. The only thing that hurts is for the Speed Force Academy, because we were using sector times and circuit experience to gauge people's progress, and now the physics have changed enough that some of those, I'll have to say most of those goal times that we have are probably going to have to change at some point. I don't, and it's a bummer of timing because we're going on vacation. We're away for a week, so I can't even work on those drills during this week, which I would prefer to be able to do, but I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. So the guys who, you know, have already put in a bunch of work, you know, it's a shame for them. Mainly, I think, because, and, you know, some of the guys are here right now, but I think that, you know, there was a camaraderie, there was a friendly competition of trying to beat each other, especially between Beecham and Steven Sills. Like, those two are just going at it. They're going at it, right? So it's kind of a reset in that sense. I mean, I've made it so that if anyone has completed a tier already, that they're not going to have to go back. and redo those tiers. Any times that have been already put in, they count, you know. So, excuse me, but so that's extra work for us in the academy, which I'm not the happiest about. That part bothers me, and so, you know, but nothing we can do. It's not. I can't change it. So, and neither can any of the guys. So it's basically a you know, it's what we're dealing with. If Wrenchy's here, good to see you, Wrenchy. Rowdy, controlling the understeer tree and is more sudden. Yeah, I think so. One of the things that I'm not sure if I totally buy it yet, but something that I've been thinking about is, well, if you can brake later and make corners, well, it actually possibly requires more precision than it did before. Possibly. Because you have less time to react. You have less room for error. I don't know. I might be wrong with that. Oh yeah, Polly beat my time at Barcelona. That was the end. That was the final boss of Tier 1. Steven says, we'll manage. Yeah, yeah. All right, Rowicki. I mean, I hear you've made your point, my friend, and you are my friend. I love you, bud. You're awesome. You're a great guy. I love when I get to catch you on stream. I love you, but I I don't let it get to me. I don't let it get to me. Um, and maybe for some people it'll take longer than others. But yeah, I mean, change is difficult in real life. Change is difficult in a video game. So yeah, I mean, we just have to adapt. Or if it bothers you that much, don't play it anymore. You know, Mr. Number Five, good to see you, man. That's right, you did. Thank you for the $1.99 there, Polly. Appreciate you. Great to see you, friends. The Group 3 cars? No, well, I did drive the 296 in prep for Learn with Lead on Saturday. All right, we're going to get into the lap guide here. So let's do that. All right. All right, looking at turn one for Sanqua, really, really a great fast corner. Does require some, I think, some pretty serious precision and definitely be gentle on the brakes after you're done. It's a heavy braking zone, but it comes fast. So we're going to be using the 100 board as our brake reference. And I want us to be braking just as we pass that 100 board. So as soon as we get past it, that's when we're going to be on the brakes. Then we're going to be using the 50 board as our turn-in reference. Now, I think the easiest mistake to make on this particular corner, which is one that I was doing a lot, is to turn in too soon. If you turn in too soon, you narrow this entrance, and what ends up happening is on exit, you're going to likely go wide. If not put 2 tires in the grass, you're going to put all 4 tires on the grass. All right, so make sure that you're turning just after the 50 board. I think, to me personally, I think I turned in just a little bit too soon. But you do see how I end up all the way on the left side of the curbs, getting all these tires all the way out there. I think that's really important. This is lap 1, and so I think that requires even more late turn in. The front tires really are not up to temp yet. This is just turn 1 of lap 1, so that's really important to make sure you're watching that. So then you're going to actually see, I think I go a little bit wide on this one. But you see how we use third gear to decelerate and tighten the car, and you really want to be on the throttle as soon as you possibly can, and plan to have your left tires touching that white line. I think I even, in a couple of occasions, went over that white line with the left tires, and I did not get a pen. So you can push the limits here quite a bit. Really, the biggest thing that you want to go for is you do not want to be lifting on exit of this corner. You don't want to be lifting on exit of any corner, but this one I think is particularly the case. It's really going to take a strong ability to gauge whether you're going to make the corner or not once you get to the apex. So really make sure you get a late turn in. Make sure you transfer the weight pretty successfully, and that's going to help you a lot with this turn one. As we approach the left-hander, we're going to be using the 100 as our brake reference. And we are going to plan to brake just, once again, as we pass the 100 board. And very similarly, we're going to brake in a straight line, and we're going to use the 50 as our turn-in reference. And we're going to turn in just as we pass the 50. Quick note, I am using brake balance 5 to the rear for this particular car. All right, so you're going to widen this entrance, and you see here that I'm on the throttle quite heavily just as we get to the, just as we reach the apex, or probably just before we get to the apex. Now, I think the easiest thing to go wrong on this particular corner is power oversteer on exit. I lost the car here quite a few times, and that's mainly because there's a little bit of a crest happening here. You can see it as we're looking right now. The road kind of slopes away. So once you get over that crest, which is right about here, this is where the car begins to go light, and this is where you want to be careful. If you are over-rotating the steering to the left, then you increase the possibility for that power oversteer to happen. So make sure you have that late turn in wide entrance so that you can straighten this exit as much as possible. And you can see I actually had a little bit of a wiggle there dealing with that, and I think I probably lost a little bit, about a tenth overall, maybe even a little bit more because of the flat out section coming up here. To set up for this corner, so here's the deal, right? The corner the right-hander that leads to the bridge, that's, at this point, that is what you're setting up for right here. So I really want you, when you're entering this section of the course, I want us to think long-term, not short-term when it comes to this corner. So you're going to see we're going to come out nice and wide. We're going to use the red, I know colors, the red part of the barrier on the left as your turn-in marker. Now, technically, you're already turning, but this is where you're going to turn in a little bit extra to make sure you get nice and tight to the right. Okay? Now, we're going to use the end of the curb on the right side to brake. That's going to be our brake reference. And what we're going to do is we're going to brake and decelerate in such a way so that we stay very tight to the left. The easiest mistake to make through this part right here, well, two mistakes is very easy. It's very easy to be much wider to the left of this part of the course than we are right now. If you do that, you've just compromised your exit for the straight on the bridge. Okay, so make sure you stay nice and tight to the right here. That's going to set you up. But your job's not done, because after you've used the end of the curb, or I guess you could say the marshals as well, you're going to downshift very quickly to fourth. Very quick on the brakes. Get the weight transferred really fast. Make sure that you keep it tight to the left. You see this this patch on the road right here. You want to be wide enough so that your car is to the left of this patch, and you're also going to use that patch as a brake reference, and you're going to go from fourth to down to third, down to second. We're going to use the red part of the barrier on the left as our turn-in marker. This is going to be, once again, a late turn-in, because we really want to straighten this exit as much as possible. If you guys have practiced on this already, you know there's a whole lot of bumps coming, and they unsettle the car really nastily. So in order to avoid that, we want to make sure that we are as straight as we possibly can on exit. So We get up to third, and you can see we're already full throttle. You can use the, if you want an acceleration marker, you can use the, look like a chateau in the distance there. You can use that as an acceleration marker. But even if you get full throttle right away like this, you're going to be managing the throttle as you sense how the car is going to handle these bumps. You can see that even there we go really light, but the car stays pretty stable. So I keep the foot down. I probably technically had even more space there. Could have been on the throttle a little bit sooner, but I'm not going to lie, this corner sort of freaked me out a lot of times. All right, next brake reference that we're going to use is the 100 board. And we're going to brake just before we get to that board. We're not going to push this braking marker any more than that, really. I will say that if you start out with very poor exits on the previous corner and start to get faster and carry more speed to this point here, you may find that your brake marker is, or your braking point is insufficient, and you need to back that up a little bit more. Then, let's see. So another interesting thing, so we're gonna brake in a straight line beginning just before the 100. And then what I really want us to do to help shift the weight is, as you're braking, you're gonna move the car over to the right just a little bit to induce a little bit more weight shift. And we're gonna use that, let me see what that was. Yeah, it was. And we're going to use that 50 board as our our turn-in reference for this corner. Get down to second, back up to third nice and early. See, we're on the throttle before we get to the apex. And that's kind of the story for most of these corners. Being on the throttle before the apex is going to be highly important. I do have to lift a little bit. And even with that lift, I do get a little shimmy shake. Probably lost another half a tenth or a tenth there. Excuse me, one moment. Excuse me. That was a kind of a rough time there. I gotta get a drink here. Okay, so at least for practice, I use the end of this shadow as a lift reference. We're gonna lift, and then we're gonna just gradually dab the brakes. We really want to make sure that we're doing this just right, because there's a long flat out section after this. Gotta be able to get on the throttle with no lift. So the way we're gonna do that is we're going to avoid probably the easiest mistake on this particular corner, which is getting too tight too soon. And so we're going to watch out for that. So we're gonna lift once we get to the edge of this shadow here. We're going to dab the brakes, and then we're going to be looking for a particular red marker on the barrier, okay? And there it is right there. You can see that in the distance, right next to the grading on the right there. In the distance on the other side of the track is that marker. So that's our for me, that is my full throttle marker. I might be on the throttle a little sooner than that, but I'm probably not full throttle yet, and I don't want to be until I get to that. Now, the only way that this works and you don't end up hitting the wall is if you make sure you have a wide enough entrance. If you can't pull off a wide enough entrance, getting on the throttle now will still put you in the barrier, okay? One of the things that's really good is practicing good tire management. And so I think one of the things that you can do in practice right here is actually using this edge of the railing on the left there as a little turn-in reference. It might not seem like much, but you really want to make sure that your tires are squealing as little as possible. And so this is a great example of when that can happen if you end up turning too late. You want to be really smooth here. So we see that line right there. Next brake reference is the 100. We are braking well before that. If you wanted to use the 150, you might look at it that way too. Use the 150, and just as you pass it, you get on the brakes. But I like to use the 100 because I feel like I'm braking a little bit closer to the 100 than I am the 150. This was one of those corners where it was very difficult to gauge the amount of brake pressure that I needed to employ. So what's going to happen here is you're going to brake in a straight line all the way to the 50 board. 50 board is your turn-in reference. But you're going to turn in just before it. Don't turn in at it. Turn in just before it. I think that was really key for me. And you can see we're carrying a lot of speed here. So what's really important is to get that car to rotate as quickly as possible. Use second gear to get that rotation. Get up to the exit gear, which is third, before you get to the apex, and then begin to apply throttle. I found this turn, once I got it right, and you can actually see, or perhaps you can see it happening here, there's a lot of slip angle that this car generates, specifically at this corner. And I found that it's been really fun to actually just watch the car control that. I don't feel like I've had to do much. It just sort of does it itself. So I think the biggest mistake to avoid here is don't underestimate the car. It can take a lot of speed going into that apex, and it can handle a lot of throttle exiting this corner as well. All right, once again, we want to make sure that we are not underutilizing the car's abilities here. So it really means precise turn-in points. That's really the case for all Group 2 cars on any track. But it comes up here a lot. This is a really fast section coming up. So we just want to make sure we're not checking out as far as our focus is concerned. We want to be really locked in here. So we're going to use this patch as a turn-in point. We're going to keep it nice and tight to the left. Then we're going to use this patch in the road right here as a turn-in point. No lift. Sometimes in different cars it is lifting, but with these Group 2 cars and the downforce they provide, there's no reason to. So we're going to turn here with the objective of getting the right tires onto the curb. Then, at the crest of the hill, or you might say just before you get to the shadows of the trees ahead, that's when you're shifting the weight once again, making sure to keep the car nice and tight to the left. Hit one apex, hit the second apex. Next brake reference, I use the 100 as the brake reference. And what I'm doing here is I'm braking, and we're going to brake just as we pass the 100 board. We're going to brake, we're going to get down to fourth, we're going to get down to third. We use this arrow sign on the left as our turn-in reference. We're going to start turning in just before we get to that sign. Then we're going to let the car roll, keep the speed up, get on the throttle as early as we can. You see we've gone up to fourth, and we're on the throttle maximum right away. Once again, try to get your left tires as close to the white line as possible. I don't think it's wise to put your right tires onto the grass. It unsettles the car a little too much. I don't think you gain any time by doing that. You end up just sliding a little bit more, and so that's no good. So right about here, I could probably take a little more of this apex, but hey, it's tough. Then your momentum should carry you all the way out. We do end up on the grass right there for a brief moment. And that's how we ended up with a 52.3. All right, there you have your lap guide. Boom. All right, what we're going to do now, I'm going to catch up on a few things. You guys know to, just like real-time race drivers have to adjust new conditions, so we sim driver. Yeah, I think so. If we want a new Lexus, love these cars. There you go, Renchi. Very nice. Yes, Nielsen. You know what? Actually, that might be a glitch that's happening more than just here, because I was doing some practice for what's it called? I was doing some practice for one of the tiers, one of the drills, and it was a full. What in the world? This thing's cracked out of its mind. I was doing a full lap practice for one of the drills, and it actually seemed like I don't want wet brush to take. Oh, is it hitting the button there? Okay, maybe that's what was going on. I'm sorry, guys. And I was the ghost was starting right with me too, on the beginning of the sometimes the beginning of the second sector, but not always, but very often beginning of the third sector for that track. So I think it might be more than just this here. I think it might be across the board. Thank you, Rambo. I appreciate you, man. It is a great circuit. I do love it. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're pretty pumped. It's mixed feelings, but we're pretty pumped for sure. All right, we're gonna start with a little alt action. Get myself. Please exercise good sportsmanship, fair play, and good etiquette and manners towards others. Excellent. I hope they do actually monitor that. Senior year at A&M. Very nice, Dave. Sarah going, great to see you, friend. Don't think I own that car. What is it? This one. Let's do that one. Can you do that for us, Led? Do what? Hey, Luis, so good to see you. Sorry, did I miss a request there, Saragon? Oh, I think I can. I didn't know it was in reference to that. Let's see, I should probably feel what the hards feel like briefly. Oh, goodness. Good stuff, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Hards definitely feel different. Probably need to back that up. Just as a reminder, too, we plan to have Aqtia on later on tonight before we end the stream. Oh, goodness. Cold, hard tires. Gotta hate them. Hey there, Doc. Good to see you, man. Another week. Another hotel. Don't actually want to put up a time. Give him a Pokemon to fight off the monsters. Might hide in the tall grass on his new adventure. I will try to remember to do that. Well, Scotty's here. Let's see. Well, I would be first on this one by a lot, but this is not the top split lobby. All right, we're gonna stay on the hards. Yeah. Yeah, so at about 8:50 is when we'll bring Aqtia on. 8:50 my time. That is. 12 laps. When do we switch over to the mediums? I didn't get to watch anybody today. When do we pit, folks? 15th place. Incredibly accident prone. Ya boy. Ya boy JP. Okay. Noted, good sir. We racing. We racing. He is accident prone, isn't he? He's already been in an accident. So when are we pitting, friends? When are we pitting? When do we pit? Let me know. Oh, wow. I'm accident prone as well. Hards are nasty. They don't feel very good. All right, car. You made your point. Man, I hate these walls. Oy. Okay. Take a moment. Get it straight. Still wanted to go. All right. Ooh, interesting. You could do a two-stop. I see. Some people are doing it right now. I just got what you guys are talking about. I think. Oh! Here we go. Yeah, these hards suck. So I think I might do the two-stop also. Alright, I think with the hards, downshifting in some places will help. Goodness, we got air. Okay. Let's get on some mediums. I'm sorry, car, from what I've done to you. Yeah, Trial Mountain and this really good tracks. Whee! These cars are fun. It really is, and I do think it suits the faster cars better, like these and the Group 1s. So wide. It's a fun part too. Yeah. Interesting. You guys say weak is feeling better than default now. Ooh, almost clipped the wall. Wicked's here? Cool stuff, Wicked. Thank you, man. Just a reminder, we are going to have Aqtia come on towards the end here at about 8:50 my time. So that's hour and 10 minutes away from now. Ooh. Look out, Uber base. Here I come. Ooh, that was bad. Oh, yeah. Oh. This car's ridiculous. Gotta watch it there. Oh, goodness. That was an incorrect amount of weight transfer at the wrong time. Bailey, great to see you, friend. How's it going, man? Almost. Man, we're just outside of Slipstream. Good stuff, Bailey. Thank you, man. Did not turn in early enough. That was exciting. Hey there, David. Good to see you, man. Yeah, okay, cool. Nope. Well, I don't know. Do we try to stay out for this one? This probably won't work. Oh, just missed the wall. SSK, what's up, friend? Oh. Okay. It's a roller coaster, man. Genuine roller coaster. Little tap. Little tappy tap. Oh boy, okay. Overslowed. Too narrow. Hey, there are cars in the distance. Pace is a bit off. Costly error there. Oh, a little bonk. Slight bonk. Oh, sounds good, SD. Appreciate you, friend. A little more like it. Exciting. Oh, I see. Scotty did. Scotty did a medium to hards at the end. That was awful. Oh, thank you, Red. Great to see you, Red. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, more deers. That's rough, boys. We benefit though, so we'll take it. Oh, goodness. We take freebies. That is correct, sir. I don't know that there is the one. I think this might be a little better on the tires than the GTR. Wow, you actually almost use all the fuel too. That's wild. James, good to see you, friend. Yeah, so in just a little around an hour, we plan to have Aqtia himself on to say his goodbyes to everybody. Interesting. Had to refuel the NSX. So not only is it kind of slow, but it drinks up the gas. Yeah, I really like it too, David. I think it's a good one. All right, we'll try one more on the alt account here at least. We might stay on the alt, we'll see. Ooh, not a lot of time in between. Not a lot of time at all. See if we can do better this time, though. It's kind of a poor showing. I lost it on the hards. I wonder... I mean, it might not matter. Wonder if medium, hard, last wouldn't make a little more sense. Maybe we'll try it that way. Even from the back. Appreciate everyone hanging out today. Guys are rocking it today as usual. So, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are leaving tomorrow. We're out of here, so no more streams this week, but we do plan to see you back here on Monday. I will have the lap guide out for tomorrow. So I plan to finish that up tonight, and so that'll release tomorrow. A 2-pit in the daily. I think I've seen it happen before. And it may have been Group 2 cars, actually. Thank you, Yost. Appreciate you, friend. I think if you're nice enough on the tires, I think you do 6 and 5 on mediums, 1 lap on the hards. I think that's the way to go. Nuggenetics, good to see you, Nugs. Wishing Aqtia the best as he starts the next chapter on his education. Appreciate you, friend. The like has been detonated. Oof, that's rough for that like, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you, Nugs. Yeah, 2 stints on mediums, 1 on the hards. No, I think you're the only one, James. I didn't see the Audi in the top. I don't think I saw it in the top 100. All right, same cast of characters looks like. Yeah, let's try mediums. Already there. Let's do it. Player, what's happening, friend? Good to see you, man. So I have invited Aqtia to come talk to us in about a little less than an hour. So we'll hang with him for a little bit, and then we'll be heading off a little bit early tonight for because I gotta get the lap guide video out, and then gotta sleep so we can drive tomorrow. A 40 burger. Thank you for the 40 likes, everyone. Oh, thank you, Stuart. Appreciate you, man. Radion, a member of the Stuck Club for 13 months. Burger time. P.S. Have a great time, Aqtia. Thank you, Rad. All right, starting on mediums. We're going to do a 5-6-1 kind of deal. Oh, there's someone in the Audi in front of me. Sargon member for a year and a half. It's not a competition, but I'm winning. Oh, let's do that right there. That'll be better, huh? All right, Sargon. Sounds good, man. Well, you did hit me, so I guess that's fair. I heard damage lasts longer now, doesn't it? SD with the 10. Well, I'll read that here in the straight. Aqtia to get road trip snacks. There you are. That's awesome, SD. Thank you for the 10. James Bennett, a member of the Stud Club. He's saying these guys with all these months, he's like, I want in. Cool stuff, man. Thank you. Wow, this is some slipstream. What was that? Was that lag, I think? I think that was lag. About scared the pants off me. More stud emojis, everybody. More stud emoji. Thank you, everyone. Missed that apex by a little bit. Sure is a lot of smoke up ahead. So many studs, we could build a house. Yes, sir. We feel for you, bud. That's rough. Overslowed. That isn't what we wanted there. At least we didn't get penalized for it. Oh man, the damage is real, friends. They got me. Definitely got me. 100%. Not my fault, bro. You just go onto the erasing line. I don't think you can just go right onto the racing line. Straight out of the pits. That's not how that works. What do you guys think? Where is the, where do we serve the pen? Is it coming up here? Yeah, it's coming up here, okay. Thank you, Poly Mazda. I had 0 time to react. All right, another stint on mediums. If you want to get punted off, it's a great idea. And the thing is, he didn't even go that far. But I still get the collision pen. The injustice. I mean, if no one's coming, like right there, I saw no one's coming, then sure, go ahead and go over there. But you have to be mindful of who's coming up the start-finish straight. Hey, it's good to see you. A lot of room, right there, Ace? Or SD actually said it. Right, SD? Oh, that was 4th. Okay. All right, we'll do what we can. Great, someone else to come out in front of me. All right, he stayed narrow at least. Like number 44, let's go. Mm-hmm. Ooh, had to lift. What's that? 850, or probably close to 9 actually. I was gonna do the PlayStation, I thought.
PlayStation?
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh yeah, that works.
Okay. See you then.
Okay.
Talk to you then. Right. Yep, try not to lose the car. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, a lot of cars up ahead. Let's go. We do have to pit one more time for hards, though. Oop, here's the slow guy.
Okay.
They are bouncing off each other up there. Shenanigans alert. Get off of that. Don't do it again. It's like the left tire hooks in a way you don't want it to hook. And it kind of doesn't want to let go. Oh, crap. It's definitely adjustment, Ace. But I don't mind them so far. Portal, good to see you, man. Your prayers have been answered. All right, let's go. Especially for me, Group 2 at this track, man, it's a lot of fun. I think the other guy lost it. Oh. Oh, is that a lap? That was a back marker, actually. Okay. Don't do it. All right, so we got to pit for hards this last lap. We'll see where that actually puts us. High performance, good to see you, man. All right, cold, hard tires. Cold, hard tires. Ugh. Maybe we can get this art guy? I don't know, we'll see. We'll try. Oh, another accident. Oh. Hards are awful. Oh, that's awful. All right. Well, we had some injustice on this one, but so be it. All right, we will hop over. I'm going to do one race here on the primary account just to see what it's like to start from the front, and maybe we can get a decent result. Maybe. And then after this race coming up, we'll bring in Aqtia. He can say hi to all of you / bye to all of you as well. You're going to be a busy boy in college. Oh, and this fan. Yeah. This fan keeps getting moved far enough away from me that I can't reach it. There we go. That's a lot better. Yes, they are Celsius. That's correct. Good to see you, gamer. Gamer? No, Lord Ragnar. Okay, cool. Yes, they're in Celsius. Technically, this is my alternate account. I'm lead pencil, but my alt account is unleaded pencil. You see what I did there? Yeah, we're gonna switch over to the primary for one race. See if we can hang with the fast boys. Those are some fast boys there too. Maybe I should say faster boys. Come on, there's only so much time here, game. So, funny about the ink pen, that's what my wife, like, I think tried to call herself, too. You see, one of the... My oldest was dark marker for a bit. My older daughter was wet brush. They kind of went with the writing utensil theme. I think it's what it defaulted to. And it's fine for me. I mean, I don't know. Never thought about it. So, yeah, it's just Celsius, and I'm good with it, I guess. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. About the ink pen. Thank you, performance. Yeah, so after this race, we're gonna bring Aqtia in. He's gonna chat for a little bit before I start editing for the lap guide video. So it's gonna be a good time. A lot of you already know Aqtia, and you know what he's done for this channel and all of that. But if you don't know, then stay tuned because you're gonna find out, and it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Players here. All right, so I think Funk's here too. Oh yeah, a lot of fast boys today. Goodness gracious, we love it. We're gonna start on the hards and try not to die. Is it a full A+ lobby? It is. Let's go. I'd be happy with a top 7 on this one. Because there are some fast, no qualies back here. Sure, the conversion. Yeah, I understand. If you yourself use Fahrenheit and then someone else is using Celsius, I got you. But I'm used to it now. I think it's too late for me. All right. We gotta try to do well here. Let's see what happens. Petra Pat, good to see you. Yes, because it's Monday. Understood. Goodness, Lima almost lost the car right out of the gate. Got lucky there. We almost got caught up in that. Oh, dirty airs for real. Appreciate that, Lord. Yeah. Nice. All right. Got the hard compound out of the way. See if we can keep the pace up here. Let's go. Let's go. All you, bro. I messed up, you take it. Yeah, I think as far as pace goes, race pace looks like the Lexus and the GTR. I think this Lexus though might be better on the tires than the GTR. Forza, good to see you, man. I think we are going to pass on this one. Yeah, he pushed me into him. Gave me front end damage. Whoa, bro. Bro, that was not gonna work, yo. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You guys want to blame me. That's cool. You want to feel that way. What do you guys think of those incidents? My fault? Two guys are blaming me, that's for sure. Rusty. Held my line. Okay, cool. Yeah, I felt like, I mean, it's a move. There's no doubt about that, but it feels like a very, very low percentage move, you might say. Rusty says go over to the right. Okay, my dude. He says he doesn't want to fight. No, Rusty, no! Ah. I'm trying to learn diplomacy. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at the replays too. Or some of these guys are on a just a one stopper. Let's go, SD. That's the way to do it, man. That's high percentage right there. We pit next lap. Okay, Lima's on a one-stopper. Looks like Rex might be on a one-stopper too. Maybe he's trying both. He wants me to go by, okay. A little early on the throttle there. Yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of people. I mean, I think they know they're on different strats than I am, and maybe they're just saying, hey, let's not battle. Let's not cost ourselves time. Oh, goodness. That was slow. All right, we pit next. 50 Burger. Thank you for the 50 likes, everyone. Another yellow flag. Oh. Oh, Funk just left. He had a crash. I bet the grass got him like it did us a couple races ago. Potency, a member for 1 month. Let's go. Good to see you, Potency. Alright, so we're the leader of a pack that's trying to catch that pack up ahead. That's exciting. Bro, I think this is a good race, everyone. This is a good race. Doesn't mean every race will be good, I think, but there's a high potential for good racing. Just as I say that. Cursed myself. Man, that sucks. We were in the fight, yo. Oh well. Not bunnies. Ah. So sad. Oh. VIP player is giving us a sympathy spin. Thank you, player. Yeah, I was commentating myself. I guess that still applies. Alright, let's see if we can get anything back. Man, that stinks. It would have been awesome to see how that finish would have gone. Yeah, it's killed me a couple times. Not there, though. That was the first time that happened. Every race. That's not how you want to do that. So we lost about 16 seconds. 15, 16, depending on what lap you go by. Oh no. Oh man, it hit us too. Wasn't even ghosted. Another 154. Whoop. tires are starting to say, we don't think so quite as much. Oh, you're right, Rob. I'm sorry. I've disrespected Rob's walls again. Okay, sounds good, Aqtia. We are going to look at this replay as well. Yeah, still 10th. I think we have, it's not superb pace, but we have good pace. But, you know, you end up crashing like that, and it's hard to recover from in a lobby like this. Bummer. Could have been something special, I think. That could have been a, I mean, I don't think podium. Let's see. Bigo is 8 seconds back. Maybe third or fourth, depending on how fast Bigo was. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we'll look at the replay though. We'll see what happened there. This is off. We'll give that a brief look, and then we'll get Aqtia in here, talk to him. Hashtag not last, baby. All right, let's look at it. Really, I want to see the incident that I was blamed for. Let's see what we say. Might want to get your gavels ready. They might be needed. What lap was that? Yeah, I think it's the previous lap. Lap 3, okay. We're given space here. don't think we go for a move here. I think we go for a move. Yeah, we just wait here. End up wide of the apex, though, which is unfortunate. That's from the overspeed that I did not calculate for. Right, he gets a slow run out of here. So we go for it. Carvalho, I think, has the send from way back, yeah. Right, so... Oh, yeah, I forgot. So I get hit. I'm planning to do a switchback. And I can't just dive in because Carvalho is right there. So I'm slowing up for him to be there. Gulaga doesn't react to that. So then he hits me, I hit him, spin him. That's on Gulaga. And then what's the thought process here? Right? I mean, there is no braking zone. He's very surprisingly going for a move, I think. So he's bumped me wide, and he turns into me like I'm not there. Look at that. Look at that turn in. What am I supposed to do? I'm already onto the curb. Right? 1000% not my fault. I mean, I don't know if I would have been able to hold it on the inside anyway. Who knows what would happen, but he definitely turned in early. And then let's see... Yeah, here's where it happens. Oh, and Dial Racer's got a penalty, too. Yeah, I mean, it's a hit. It's not an egregious one. Clearly, he and I have different braking points. Our tires, he's got less tire life than I do. Yeah, I mean, to me, if I'm in his position, so I brake, you know, at that, just before that Marshall over there. If I'm in his position, I'm trying to make sure I have space, because slight brake differences with these cars they are exasperated because of how fast they are. So yeah, now I'm going about 5 to 6 miles per hour more than I usually am, and I don't know it. And I don't know what gear I'm in either, because I should have exited. I should have gotten down to second to try and make sure I hug the corner. So this part, I mean, the hit's unfortunate, but I should have been able to recover it. I should have been able to bounce back from it, you know what I mean? So, hey there, Santa Miguel. All right, well, that's that. It could have been better. It's a bummer, but we'll take it. But let's bring in... You just started saying, yeah, let's bring Aqtia in here. I'm guessing he's on Talco. Maybe. We didn't talk about it. Yeah, there he is. All right, let's do it. Oops. Hmm? All right. So we're waiting for him to come in. Did I bring down my phone? I did. All right, Aqtia, your audience awaits. When you are ready. More monster. Dirty driver led. Uh-huh. Sure. All right, I'm going to kill the audio here because this is all too loud. But I'm going to get my gifts. Don't tell my younger two. It's too loud for me, too. Turn this down. Oh, there he is. Hi. Oh. You sound pretty good to me. Say hi to everyone. Oh. Wait. No. No, you're not coming through, actually. What is that? Why would that be? Web push is up. Oh, that's right. See, this is why you're here. This is part of why we have you on, because this wouldn't work. Oh, what headset are you using? Oh, okay. Oh, so that older one. No? Got it.
I bet you that's what it is. Let me switch controllers. Because I do slightly hear you in my right ear. That's just quieter.
Okay. Got rid of the echo as well.
That's always good.
Okay, now you can say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to switch controllers here, so
Okay.
and everything's dead.
Yeah, you can blame your siblings for that. I give you full permission to. Well, just while he's getting that set up, welcome my boy Aqtia to the chat, the voice chat. We're gonna hang with him for 10, 15 minutes or so, because yes, he is on his way to college. We're taking him to college tomorrow, all the way to Pensacola, Florida. We're making a big family trip of it, but because you are not just a integral part of the stream, but I hasten to say like it's the integral part. So I wanna, and there's my wife. It's wonderful to have you. Where's
So I
number
made a
two?
library.
Is number two around also?
She just went upstairs. She's going on her way.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we can take some time here to. There she is. Number two. Number two, for those who don't know, is my daughter, my older daughter. Nielsen says, "Good luck on your new adventure. Go crush it." Nice.
Ooh, yes, that's the plan.
Crush everything. No, don't crush things. We'll have to pay for things you crush. Oh, I think I'm hearing something in the background too. Is that right?
Could be.
Okay. Um,
Done now.
so let's talk about the favorite the best summer you ever had.
Yeah, July 1st, 2024.
Mm-hmm. Why was that the best summer you ever had? Tell the folks why.
So we were on July 1st, the first day that we streamed, and I was on uh, the laptop that was barely capable of streaming,
Poor
facing
thing.
LED in the, uh, I guess it in the process of being renovated in that room. I mean, where you are now, just
Yeah.
without all the carpet, caution tape everywhere. And I had spent the last week, I'd say, I was completely off of school, no work, no
Yep.
responsibilities whatsoever, just build an entire streaming setup from scratch. So all the stuff came in that we ordered
Mm-hmm.
the week
In June.
before,
Yeah.
and yeah, we put it all together, and it. Looking back, I did so much to set up the stream and figure out, just get better at OBS in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was, and you weren't doing anything stream wise. That was all me, uh, basically
Correct.
designing the entire look. And then second week was the branding, logo design, colors. Yeah, it was a blast.
Yes. And so yeah, I mean it was kind of a whirlwind too, because I
Mm-hmm.
think you kind of, when everything came in, it was like, okay, got to get into it. And I don't know, in my head, I thought, well, maybe we're 3, 4 weeks, maybe a month away or something like that. And I think if I remember right, you kind of, we checked in one day and you said, I think you ran a couple tests maybe without me, if I remember right. Couple,
Uh,
couple things.
the Saturday, I think I ran my own test.
Yeah.
Sunday we did a test. Might still be on the channel actually.
Oh yeah, like a
Just not
private one.
not visible.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have that. And then it was like, well, we just did that. Let's train tomorrow.
Well, I think what that was Sunday, if I remember right. Oh no, it was a Monday, wasn't it?
We first stream was Monday.
It was a Monday, yeah. And then that went fine and that went well. And then I think the unplanned stream was the Thursday or something like that, if I remember right. It was like, well, let's do it again, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, so we did. I mean, I'm going to check. I believe we did Monday, Tuesday, Thursday,
Monday,
because
Tuesday,
Thursday was
Thursday. Oh yeah, I was
uh,
off.
July 4th.
I was off. I did an early stream. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. I'll appreciate that, Wicked.
It's so crazy going back and rewatching that, figuring out the timeline, because it feels like those first 2 weeks was like an entire 3 month period where, because like
There was a lot happening.
we had the logo on the fourth stream, I believe.
Yeah, and we worked on it together, kind of realizing, hey, we don't have a logo. We should get one.
Yeah.
Polly says, Days of the White Wall. That's right.
Yeah.
Our performance is saying hi, you should say back.
Oh. We have 315 streams.
Do we really? That's almost like a year.
It's a little less than that
Man,
because of.
the White Wall era. It is an era.
I love that. Yeah, that's great.
With caution tape.
What? This is taking me forever of just scrolling.
Yeah.
Thumbnails took a lot.
Yeah, so that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I mean now, you've got number two rolling with a lot of thumbnails, and she's going to take over that role in a big way. I suppose you'll be sort of available if we
Yeah.
run into trouble, but
I did just find we had our logo on the third week. That's what it was.
third week. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Anyway, thumbnails.
It does sound dramatic. Number two, the White Wall era. Got to say it with a deep voice. So yeah, then it was thumb. I mean, that was kind of the thing, was streaming and getting in front of the camera and racing was, I mean, it's a big part, but it is only part of the whole deal. Like, there's all this stuff that just takes time.
Running the YouTube channel, yeah.
Yeah, so the thumbnail part, like, I had no time to learn it, to do it, and so you were all over it basically.
Part of the struggle early on was not just learning new programs.
Mm-hmm.
It was learning multiple programs and figuring out which one
you
would work the
wanted.
best for us.
Yeah. Right.
Ugh. It was really hard. And then videos too.
What do you mean by
At
videos?
first, well, we had to find editing software
Right.
that worked,
Yep.
that I liked and
Mm-hmm.
would actually run on our machine. Ah, bro, there's so much that happened because we went through a roller coaster with the computer as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's a whole other story with Dragon Joey and all that, because
Yeah.
our laptop, like you said earlier, was not doing well. It was overheating, wasn't, and you did get that platform or that tray for it that helped, but it clearly, I mean, it probably, if we had kept using it, I think it would have said, it would have given up. It would have just been done.
Yeah. Can I talk about my Legos?
Your Legos, yes, go.
Yeah,
About
so
what you want.
early on, I still have this, but early on, the chat was just, I had it on the laptop. I would spin it around. It was on a music stand.
Yes.
We had such little chat volume, like
Yeah, it was early.
10 chats every stream. It was not a lot. But eventually we got more monitors, but we couldn't mount them. So we had a vertical monitor on the floor, or like on a box.
Yeah, so for those
which is
watching
why
me
you're
right
looking-
now, it was right there, right down there, basically.
Yeah. But anyway, the Lego room is right behind the camera.
Yes.
So
Oh, you're talking about that dude, I think I see it.
really,
I think I see the turntable. Yeah, go and keep talking. I'm gonna
okay.
get out of the way here for a moment. Pardon me.
It might be in the closet, the really thin closet, I feel. But anyway, it's a Lazy Susan kind of thing where
Oh, this is
turntable. Yes.
Oh, dude, I just messed up someone's Legos.
Oh.
Sorry. Actually, it was a bin.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the turn. I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh, sorry, you guys are seeing all kinds of stuff that you never intended to see. But oh, dude, now I just messed it up. Hang on.
Thank you, Steven. I will need to eat at college.
Someone else gifted you snacks as well. Yeah, so for those who don't know, the Lego, I share the streaming room shares with the Lego room. So this is here's the turntable right here.
I still haven't seen it. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching the lagged
So the monitor
Yeah.
would sit
the
on top
entire
of this,
monitor.
and he would look at it one way, and then you could turn it so I could see chat.
Yeah.
We were doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Steven, thank you very much for the 20. We'll get him a couple lunches with that, I think. Thank you, friend. That means a lot. Appreciate you, Fudd. Appreciate you. Dave, our boy's going to Pensacola Christian College in Pensacola, Florida. I think I can pick that up. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh, this is all wrong, though. Hang on. Okay, so the next thing I can think about that happened that was a pretty big deal was uh, Wicked. I think Wicked put some word out to Big Papa over
Mm-hmm.
in PHG, and they invited me to become a part of PHG.
Oh, I know where this is
And
going.
then we get into the era of the NRL.
Oh, so much of my life is spent on NRL, and I have no regrets.
No regrets, he says. I love it. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
send a link. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. I don't know exactly which one this is
Okay.
for. It just says NRL Final S5.
Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to show that
But
to people. Yeah.
that's just everything.
So
The entire damage model, all of the data.
this is yeah, explain what we're seeing here.
Bro, it'd take me all night.
Well, can you break it down? So each color represents a different tire
Yeah, white.
compound
Well, it's the same as it's color coded
to
to
the compounds, yep.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's how long they last with and then with pits and strategies, and you were
Yeah,
basically
so
mathing the crap out of every race to find out the best strat mathematically.
Mhm. So the 3D mesh is essentially whichever one is on top based on the top-down graph, like what lap you take damage is the x-axis,
Yeah.
y
Because for those who
is
don't know,
how much damage you
NRL
took.
NRL is full damage, heavy damage, so it doesn't just
Mhm.
reset.
Yeah, and axis is how fast it is. So we have multiple
Oh yeah,
strategies,
you can see the
uh,
ZX. Yeah, I see that now.
and then oh, it is a lot.
Yeah. So we had a blast doing that together. Like that's kind of the
hmm
awesome thing about it is
And same thing with Operation Showdown, the most recent one.
with Grover's
Yeah,
yeah, that was quite a bit later on, but yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, you took that into any event that I ended up being a part of. Once you figured out like, oh, we could math this. I could use my math program to come up with optimal strategy. Now I still had to execute. So there's that. They didn't always turn out well, but we did end up with a couple NRL wins, which is pretty awesome. And ended up with a win in Operation Showdown. That was full. That was really cool. And Steven says, "I need that formula." Too much math that
it's
race.
it's not one formula, man.
Right. It's how would you put it? It's there's all these contingencies that you would because so what would happen in an actual race, so let's break it down for a second, is he would input my lap times like live,
Everyone.
every single one, and based off how fast I was going or how slow I was going, or if suddenly I've got damage. So here's where it really came in handy. Is where at times I would get damage. We would find out how slow I was actually ended up going. The idea I think I messed this I didn't do this for you because I panicked and messed up on one race, but
I mean,
um
I've messed up in a couple of them too, where
yeah,
giving you the wrong instructions.
sure,
So,
sure. But in theory, he could see how slow I was going with damage and say, hey, it's actually worth it to pit, fix the damage, and go back out. Or he could say with great confidence, no, stay out. It's worth it to just do another whatever many laps and then get the damage fixed when you go to refuel or get different tires and all
yeah.
that. Great question. What is Aqtia most excited about starting college?
Um, well, as far as classes go, I'm really excited for band because I just got a bass clarinet and I am super hyped to be able to play that.
Mm-hmm. Bass clarinet, baby. And it sounds bassy
hmm
too. It's pretty awesome.
It does.
Mm-hmm. let the folks know what you'll be studying.
Computer science. What else?
Computer science,
It
right?
should come to no surprise.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would be surprised. But yeah, I mean, there's a few fields that you could technically go in that would be,
True.
up this alley. So it's it's nice to
I
know
could
exactly where you're
I
headed.
could totally see myself being an engineer. I would have a blast.
Yeah, I could see that too, for sure. You have exceptional problem-solving skills and working the issues, coming up with solutions. It's pretty remarkable and will serve you well in life, I think, for sure. Um, so let's see. Yeah, exactly, Wicked.
I just sent a link. We haven't
Okay.
talked about that yet, but
Oh yeah, so the other thing you did was we used. Well, I'm not gonna. That one's kind of messed up. Um,
well, yeah, it's the demo.
oh, it's the dem. Oh, it's supposed to just play. It's supposed to
No,
just play,
no.
or
It's supposed to be an interactive version that people can see how it works,
okay,
but
gotcha.
not actually use it because it's Lead Pencil exclusive.
It's an exclusive. Yeah, I have had people ask about the visualizer and where did you get that? And I said, well, bruh, we made it. So I don't.
I made it in the graphing calculator.
Yeah, I'm not
Let's
sure.
go.
This one is messed up though. I'm not sure why it's not
I
giving
chopped
us the.
half of it.
Okay.
I did that on purpose,
All right.
so it's not the whole thing.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. But yeah, this came in handy. This was my brain or my idea and your brain power to make it happen. And I think
Oh yeah, basically translating all of the tweaks and what you wanted it to look like, and then putting that into one thing that you could just slide around, and it would tell you. It would basically repeat back to you what you had already told it to do.
right.
But getting it to do that smoothly, and yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that was the thing, right? Yeah, so that's been a huge help. I've loved using that. It's in a different format now, like, I'm not using it the same way, but I have had people say they love how it gets put on the top of, I crop it up and I put it up on the top of the screen there for each corner that you're going through, and people like it, so it's really cool.
That's good.
Yeah. That's the thing right there, BL, right? Yeah. Um so yeah, I'm let's see. We did NRL, we did visualize. Oh,
I
music.
did Animoji Anarchy.
Well,
Oh yeah, music.
we could do
that too.
music. Let's do music next. So you were
I have a
already
music channel.
you were already playing pretty proficiently back in 2024. You're still a little green, but you were getting stuff done. And
Yeah.
and
We actually had my music was on the channel before I started my channel.
your YouTube channel, yes, right.
Yeah, we had a synth version of Wish, and I got to update that.
Yeah, and then we went through the what you call it, the chore of putting Sketch on in a synth version as well.
Transcribing it, yeah.
Yeah, which
Get that recorded one day.
we tried to try to get that done, get the recording done before you left, but maybe that's a winter project. Who knows?
Yeah.
All in good time. That's what I've kind of come to, is there's so many ideas, so little time to actually get it all done when there's a lot of other important things to do as well. So, but yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of free, copyright free music out there. But with you writing music and then me dabbling in it a little bit myself, it was kind of like, that's stupid. We should use our own stuff.
We make our own, yeah.
And so we did. And that's been an awesome part of it too. Like,
And then all the royalty-free music we used got claimed, and
oh, I forgot about that. That's
it
right.
was just like a couple of months of your video has a copyright strike.
Yeah, it was
Fine,
like
delete it.
it was
It's the intro music.
it was the intro music, and it became not copyright free like about a year after we had used it, so all these old streams
Mm,
got flagged. I'm like, what the heck? And it was like this series. I would get emails and notifications for it every few days, like, oh man, here we go, we're still not done with these. How many of these did we do? Like, man.
yeah,
So
we had it for a
it
while.
was quite a few, but yeah, it was a lot better to switch over to our own music. And I mean, I did too, but how many songs have you written now that have been posted to YouTube?
I think I have 19 posted.
Okay. And how many more that are either in the works or basically complete? You just need to get to it eventually.
Uh, so as far as haven't been recorded and that I will probably record one day,
Mm-hmm. He's thinking.
I'm counting. I'd say like 10 to 13 more.
Right.
Currently, I'm
At
gonna
the
write
at
more,
this moment,
obviously.
yeah. You might be inspired to do other things, but yeah. So just a quick note, everybody. So a quick note. I
Mhm.
did that. I do have my boy's
Oh.
link pinned to the chat there. So if you wouldn't mind giving him a sub and listening to some nice piano music with falling note style, it's a pretty sweet deal. And we could
I
talk.
have a song coming out. I'm waiting for more traffic.
Oh yeah, you're waiting for it to get a
Yeah,
little a channel boost, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's one of my favorites that he's gonna put out next. But
I don't want it to do poorly, so I
yeah,
want to wait till there's a little more
and
attention.
we're gonna miss your music around here. You get home from work and you just pop on the
Yeah.
piano and all that. So I've decided that I'm gonna learn at least one of your songs while you're away. So
Hmm.
I plan to learn Dawn.
Good luck.
I'm picking the ones that I think are achievable. You large-handed freak man, you. I
Oh
have
no, it's not the hand thing. It's the timing, man.
Dawn's not too bad.
Dawn isn't too bad.
I would like to learn
That's right.
War and Peaches as well. But that would be tough. That would be a
That
tough
one's
one.
like that one's easy to feel. It's there's like one section where it switches back and forth between 6/8 and 7/8,
Hmm.
and it's so weird because it doesn't really feel that off. But
But there is a
yeah,
difference.
that's my curse. That's how you know none of my music is AI generated because
Because you pick different,
I think I
you're
think it
switching time
is.
signatures like two or three times,
Yeah, I
at
don't
least.
think anyone can write. I mean, that sounds very arrogant, but I don't think anyone can write like me. And some of it's not good.
No, he's not in the
But
6-7 crowd. Don't worry, Polly.
I didn't. So yeah.
I appreciate that, James. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm the guy that you see all the time, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and Aqtia leaving for college is a really, really big deal. It's a really big deal because for the last 2+ years, Aqtia has been my right hand man. You know what I mean? He's been right there. I bounce stuff off of him. He says yes. He usually says yes. Yeah, but he'll tell me no sometimes.
We have stuff. Mostly when it comes to editing, I have a very different editing style. Uh, but I mean,
Yes.
really, it's I mean, with my own videos too, I strive for, you know, top quality, even if it takes me a week to render a single text element.
Yeah.
Yes, that happened.
Uh-huh.
But uh,
See, I
I
couldn't.
think
I'm not
we kind
doing
of
that.
balanced each other out
That is kind of the
early
cool thing.
on.
Like as far as like the partnership that ended up happening was I'm very much efficiency based and focused, and Octi is very much quality focused. And so
And innovation. I want to try new stuff
and
as
you want to
well.
try new things, and I'm like, that's inefficient because that's going to take time that I don't have, you know. And so,
Yeah.
but we have in the over the couple of years now just sort of balanced each other out, and so I think you've pulled me that direction some, you know, to where I'm willing to try a new thing here or there on occasion.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I think I actually, you know, I think you know, the changes we've done to the lap guides videos, um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Big
think,
changes.
yeah, I don't think that I would have been willing to do that, say, a year ago, you know,
Oh
or
yeah.
after we just
'Cause, I
started.
mean, it's higher quality than it was before, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah, oh, definitely, yeah, I think so. I think people are liking it better, but it is, you know, it's three so far. It's three times the amount of editing work, you know. Um,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get that down to two times, hopefully soon. But yeah, we're just not there yet, you know. But so let's see. So I mean, you, my daughter, BL, my sister, you all are a huge part of the journey here. And I've shown this before to people, but I guess I want to make sure people if you guys see this on my car, which is on most of my cars. Let's see.
Oh
You
yeah.
should.
Eventually, I want to update that to the stick figure because I haven't really used it, but
Uh-huh.
that is what
Let's
that means.
let's not do it there because it'll show up, but maybe later. But you know, for people who have done extra things to support the channel, it's not where I want to be. And I get their logo on my cars, and we've asked some people also for others, and we haven't necessarily been supplied those, but um,
I can bug Bandicookie again. Oh wait, no. So actually, you do have Kelso and
yeah,
Polly, I believe.
yeah, I put Polly and Kelso on a couple already, but
Okay.
this logo right here, it's either I either have it in purple or black, but that's
That's magenta, to be
what
clear.
whatever.
To be
It's
clear. No,
colors.
no, no, no.
It's
I
magenta.
have I have a
I have
bit
it
of a
either in
thing.
magenta or black, and so we have the magenta one here. So when you see that on my car, that represents Octia, at least for now, unless we change to the stick figure. So. Okay, my bud. Well, I think I gotta call it there because we could keep talking, but I do need to get to editing on this.
Yeah.
But say your farewells to chat, and say what you want from the heart. Just say it.
Well, no preparation
No prep.
at
Sorry.
all. Well, I guess the I it's been really incredible seeing the GT7 community because I would not have gotten into the community at all. I'm still not really that much of a part of it, but it's so cool to see such a positive community with such amazing people. Just, I mean, they're really making friends with you, and it's just been so cool.
Yeah, they are. That's true.
Because I am not a racer. I've done a couple of times. I've been in the rig, but not like regularly.
Mm-hmm. No. Well, I think we all embrace you as well, pretty seriously. So thank you, bud, for all you've done in the last couple of years. You've earned this next step in life, and well, obviously, we're taking you tomorrow and all that good stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep the folks posted on you and what's going on with you,
Yeah.
and I'm sure I'll tell them at times. Yeah, I had to reach out to Aqtia because this broke on the stream, and so he helped me and all that kind of stuff. um,
I think my schedule is open Monday nights, so
oh, interesting.
we'll
Okay.
see how much homework I have.
Right. Definitely
But
homework
I'll
first.
try to.
Prioritize homework, not my
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
I'll try to pop in when I can.
Okay, sounds good. You got lots of people talking to you there in chat if you want to answer them or respond to them.
Yeah. Well, I just did, Steven.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'll be in chat. Actually, don't know the other one. See, I gotta be in chat more. I keep seeing new faces.
Yeah, new to you perhaps, but yeah, I mean, all
Yeah.
these folks are regulars here that we're seeing. So,
I've never met High Performance.
yeah, he comes in on a
Hi.
regular.
Hello.
Hello.
I appreciate it.
And a quick big thank you also. I mean, Aqtia is the special guest today, but big thank you to number
Mhm.
two, who's going to take over some of the role, especially the thumbnail parts of things. Big thank you
Yep.
to my sister for all the shorts, BL for being an amazing person in chat. Can we not agree?
He's
Best,
basically your co-host.
best, best person in chat. Period.
Mhm.
On any platform. Like I just you can't change my mind. Um, and Drive, who
Nothing you can do.
earlier Drive said something too. Let me see. Need to back up. Where did she be? Come on, come on, come on. I don't see it now. Of course not. When you're looking for it.
She said, as crazy as the channel start was to me, it was fun to see Aqtia get to use all the things he learned and loved to
Ah,
do
yeah, yeah,
to put
exactly.
that together.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's been. I mean, it's cool. You know, the channel's cool. YouTube's cool. All of you are cool. But what really makes it amazing for me, just to let you all know, is that I get to do a bunch of this with my family,
Mhm.
and so that makes it tremendously special. And I want you guys to know that, and that's really why we're making a kind of a big deal about Aqtia going off to college. So, but I gotta get to editing. We love you, bud. Everybody in chat definitely loves you as well. And
I gotta finish packing.
you get finished packing. I'll probably see you in the morning unless you're still awake packing when I get done here.
Mhm.
All right, bud. We'll catch you later.
Yep.
Mhm.
Wait.
Oh, wait,
Can,
wait.
can I say it? Can I say it?
Oh, you want to say the thing?
Yeah. I gotta
I'm ready.
remember.
I'm
All
ready.
right. So I love you all like crazy, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind.
So don't even try. Bye now.
Yeah.